Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Matt and Sara Podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Sara. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
This podcast is for people who are learning English. We talk slowly and clearly, so don't worry. You can understand us.
That's right, Matt. And today we have a really exciting topic. We're going to talk about the airport.
Yes, the airport. This is super important vocabulary if you travel. You need to know these words.
Exactly. And even if you don't travel right now, maybe one day you will. So let's learn together.
I love airports, actually. Every time I go to an airport, I feel excited, like something big is about to happen.
Me too. There's something special about airports. Lots of people, lots of destinations, lots of energy.
Okay, so today we're going to learn vocabulary step by step. We'll start from the beginning, when you arrive at the airport, and go all the way to when you get on the plane.
That's a great plan. It's like a story, right? A journey through the airport.
Exactly, a journey. Let's begin. Section 1. Arriving at the airport.
Okay, so first things first. When do you go to the airport?
Well, most airlines say you should arrive at least 2 hours before your flight for domestic flights. That means flights inside the same country.
Good word, domestic. Domestic means inside the country. For example, a flight from New York to Los Angeles is a domestic flight.
Right. And for international flights, that means flights to another country, you should arrive 3 hours before.
International. So a flight from the United States to Brazil, for example, is an international flight.
Perfect example, Sara. So when you arrive at the airport, the first thing you see is the terminal. The terminal is the big building, the main building of the airport.
Yes, the terminal. Some big airports have more than one terminal. Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3.
That's right. So when you book your ticket, always check which terminal you need to go to. It's very important.
Okay, so we arrive at the terminal. Now what?
Now we need to check in. To check in means to register for your flight. You tell the airline, I'm here, I'm ready to fly.
I love that. I'm here. I'm ready. So how do you check in?
There are 2 ways. The first way is online check-in. You can do it on your phone or computer before you go to the airport, usually 24 hours before the flight.
That's so convenient. I always do online check-in. It saves a lot of time.
Me too. The second way is at the check-in counter. You go to the airline's desk in the airport. A person at the desk helps you.
The desk, or we can call it the check-in counter. Counter is another word for desk, the place where the airline staff works.
Great point, Sara. Airline staff. Staff means the people who work there. So the airline staff at the check-in counter will ask for your passport and your ticket.
Your passport. Very important word. Your passport is your official travel document. It has your photo, your name, your nationality.
Yes, you need your passport for international flights. For domestic flights, sometimes you can use your ID card.
ID card, identification card, a card with your name and photo. Okay, so we have our passport and our ticket. What's next?
Now we check our luggage. Luggage means your bags, your suitcases, everything you are bringing on the trip.
Luggage. You can also say baggage. Luggage and baggage mean the same thing. Your bags, your suitcases.
Perfect. So at the check-in counter, you put your big suitcase on the scale. The staff member weighs it.
Weighs, that means they check how heavy it is. Every airline has a weight limit for luggage.
That's right. If your bag is too heavy, you might pay extra money. That's called an overweight fee.
Overweight fee. No one wants that. So always check the weight of your bag before you go to the airport.
Great advice, Sara. After the staff checks your luggage, they put a luggage tag on it, a little label with your name and destination.
And then your bag goes on a conveyor belt, a moving belt, and it goes away. You don't see it again until you arrive at your destination.
Exactly. And the staff gives you a boarding pass. The boarding pass is your ticket to get on the plane.
Boarding pass, very important. It has your name, your flight number, your gate number, and your seat number.
Yes, keep your boarding pass safe. You will need it. Section 2. Security and Passport Control.
Okay, so now we have our boarding pass. Now we need to go through security. Security is very important at airports.
Yes, security. This is where they check you and your carry-on bag. Carry-on bag means the small bag you bring with you on the plane.
Your carry-on bag goes in the overhead bin, the storage space above your seat on the plane. But first, security checks it.
At security, you put your bags on a conveyor belt. They go through a scanner, a machine that can see inside your bag.
And you walk through a security gate. It's like a big door frame. If you have metal on you, like keys or a belt, it makes a noise.
Beep! Yes, so before you walk through, take off your belt, your watch, take your phone out of your pocket.
And some airports ask you to take off your shoes, too. And your laptop needs to come out of the bag.
There are also rules about liquids. You cannot bring large bottles of liquid through security. Usually, liquids must be under 100 milliliters.
Liquids, water, shampoo, lotion, perfume, anything that is a liquid. So put small bottles in a clear plastic bag.
A clear plastic bag. Clear means you can see through it. The security officer needs to see what's inside.
Security officer, the person who works at security. They check your bags and make sure everything is safe.
After security, if you're on an international flight, you go to passport control, or we can say immigration.
Passport control, immigration. This is where an officer checks your passport and your visa.
Visa, another important word. A visa is permission to enter another country. Not every country needs a visa, but many do.
So, before you travel internationally, always check, do I need a visa for this country? Check the requirements.
The immigration officer will ask you some questions. Simple questions, like, where are you going? How long are you staying? What is the reason for your visit?
The reason for your visit. Are you there for tourism, for work, to visit family?
Answer clearly and calmly. The officer is just doing their job. Don't be nervous.
That's good advice. Just be honest and polite. Yes, sir. No, sir. Thank you. Simple and polite.
After passport control, you officially enter the international zone of the airport. Now you are in the departures area.
Departures. Departure means leaving. If you are departing, leaving, you are in the departures area.
And arrivals is the opposite. When you land at a new airport and you come off the plane, you go to the arrivals area.
Arrivals and departures. Coming and going. These are signs you will see everywhere in the airport.
Okay, so now we are in the departures area. Time to find our gate. The gate is where you get on the plane.
Every flight has a gate number. For example, gate A12 or gate B3. Your boarding pass will tell you which gate.
And there are signs everywhere in the airport. Big signs with letters and arrows. Follow the signs to your gate.
If you are not sure, you can ask an airport staff member. Excuse me, where is gate B3? They will help you.
Most airports are very big, so sometimes you need to walk a long way to your gate or take a train inside the airport.
An inside train, yes. Some airports have a little train that takes you from one terminal to another. That's called a people mover or airport shuttle.
Fun. Okay, so we found our gate. Now we wait. This is the waiting area, or the gate area.
There are seats here. You can sit and relax. Many airports also have shops, restaurants, and cafes in this area.
Duty-free shops. In international airports, you can often find duty-free shops. Duty-free means you don't pay tax on the products.
So things like perfume, chocolate, alcohol, they can be cheaper at duty-free. It's a nice treat before your flight.
Yes, I always look at the duty-free shops. Sometimes I buy chocolate. It's a tradition.
A chocolate tradition. I love it. So while we wait, we watch the departure board. The departure board is a big screen that shows all the flights.
The departure board shows the flight number, the destination, the departure time, and the gate number. It also shows the status of the flight.
Status. The status can say on time, the flight is on schedule, delayed, the flight is late, or boarding, it's time to get on the plane.
Delayed is no fun. That means you have to wait longer than expected.
Yes, delayed flights happen. Sometimes because of weather, sometimes because of technical problems. It's frustrating, but it happens.
The most exciting word on the departure board is boarding. When it says boarding, go to your gate quickly.
Or sometimes there's an announcement. You hear a voice on the loudspeaker, the PA system, saying, "Passengers on flight AA101 to London, please proceed to gate B5 for boarding."
Proceed, that's a formal word that means go. Please proceed to gate B5. Go to gate B5, please.
Passenger, another important word. A passenger is a person who travels on a plane, bus, train, or ship. You are a passenger.
And flight number. Every flight has a unique number, like AA101 or BA456. AA is American Airlines. BA is British Airways.
The letters are the airline code. Every airline has a 2-letter code. Very useful when you're looking at the departure board.
Okay, the board says boarding. It's time. Let's go to the gate. At the gate, there's a line of people waiting.
And usually, they board in groups. They call different groups at different times. First-class passengers first, then business class, then economy class.
Let's talk about those classes. First class is the most expensive and most comfortable. Big seats, great food, lots of space.
Business class is also very comfortable, but a little less expensive than first class. Many business travelers use business class.
And economy class is the most common. Most of us fly in economy class. The seats are smaller, but it's much cheaper.
No judgment. Economy class is fine. You arrive at the same place.
Exactly. We all land at the same airport. Okay, so when your group is called, you go to the gate agent. The gate agent is the person at the door who checks your boarding pass.
You show your boarding pass, maybe on your phone or a printed paper. They scan it, beep, and you walk down the jet bridge.
The jet bridge, also called the boarding bridge or jetway. It's the long tunnel that connects the airport to the door of the plane.
You walk through the jet bridge and you're on the plane. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Aboard means on the vehicle, on board the plane. The flight attendants greet you when you enter.
Flight attendants, very important vocabulary. Flight attendants are the people who work on the plane. They help passengers, serve food and drinks, and keep everyone safe.
You might hear, "Good morning, welcome aboard. Can I see your boarding pass?" And they direct you to your seat.
Your seat number is on your boarding pass. For example, 24A. Number 24 is the row, and A is the letter of the seat in that row.
Window seat, middle seat, or aisle seat. These are the 3 types of seats.
Window seat is next to the window. I love the window seat. I always look outside.
Aisle seat is next to the aisle, the corridor, the walkway in the middle of the plane. Good if you need to get up often.
And middle seat, nobody really wants the middle seat. But sometimes that's what you get.
It's okay. You sit down, you put your carry-on bag in the overhead bin, the storage space above the seats.
And your smaller bag can go under the seat in front of you. That's another option for storage.
Then you put on your seatbelt. The seatbelt keeps you safe. The flight attendant will show you how to use it during the safety demonstration.
The safety demonstration. Before the flight takes off, the flight attendants show you what to do in an emergency. They show you the emergency exits.
Emergency exits. These are the special doors for emergencies. They are usually at the front and back of the plane, and sometimes in the middle.
Always pay attention to the safety demonstration, even if you've flown many times before. Safety first.
Section 5. On the plane. Okay, we're on the plane. The doors are closed. What happens now?
The plane taxis to the runway. To taxi means to move slowly on the ground. The plane goes from the gate to the runway.
The runway is the long road where the plane goes fast and takes off. Takes off means starts to fly. The plane takes off.
Takeoff, that moment when the plane leaves the ground. I always feel a little nervous at takeoff. Does anyone else?
Me too. It's normal. Your stomach does a little thing, a flip.
Yes, but then you're in the air and everything is smooth. This is called the flight or the journey.
During the flight, the captain, the pilot, might speak to you. The captain is the person who flies the plane.
You hear, "Good morning, this is your captain speaking. We are now at 35,000 feet. The weather in our destination is sunny and 25 degrees.
35,000 feet in the air. That's about 10,000 meters. Very, very high.
During the flight attendants bring food and drinks. They come with a cart, a trolley, and ask what you want.
Would you like chicken or pasta? Tea or coffee? Orange juice?
And sometimes they come around with earphones, headphones, for you to watch the in-flight entertainment. Movies, TV shows, music.
In-flight entertainment. Entertainment on the flight. Many planes have a little screen in the seat in front of you.
And there are also buttons on the armrest between seats. You can call the flight attendant, control the screen, turn on the reading light.
Armrests, yes. And sometimes two people want the same armrest. The classic airplane struggle.
The universal problem. Okay, and on long flights, you might want to sleep. Some people bring a neck pillow.
A neck pillow, a small pillow you put around your neck. Very helpful for sleeping on the plane.
And don't forget, if you need to use the bathroom, the lavatory on a plane, look for the occupied or vacant sign.
Lavatory. That's the formal word for bathroom on a plane. Occupied means someone is inside. Vacant means it's free. You can go in.
Vacant, free, available. Occupied, taken. Someone is there. Very useful words.
Section 6. Landing and arrivals. And then, finally, the plane starts to go down. The captain says, "We are beginning our descent. We will land in approximately 30 minutes.
Descent means going down. The plane is descending, coming down from the sky to the ground.
And then, touchdown. The plane lands. Lands means arrives on the ground. The wheels touch the runway. Touchdown.
Sometimes people clap when the plane lands. Do you do that, Matt?
I never clap, but I understand why people do. It's exciting. You made it.
You made it! You arrived safely. Now the plane taxis to the gate again and the doors open.
Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is turned off. That's what the flight attendant says. Remain seated means stay in your seat.
And then everyone stands up very quickly and stands in the aisle waiting, even though we have to wait anyway.
It's true. Everyone jumps up, but then waits 5 minutes. Human nature.
Okay, so you get off the plane, you leave the plane, and if you're arriving in a new country, you go to immigration again.
Immigration, or passport control. They check your passport and your visa. Same as before. Answer calmly and politely.
After immigration, you go to baggage claim. Baggage claim is the area where you wait for your luggage to come out.
Baggage claim. There's a conveyor belt, a moving belt, and bags come out one by one. You wait and watch for your bag.
This is why the luggage tag is so important. You look for your bag with your name on it or a distinctive mark. Some people put a colorful ribbon on their suitcase.
Smart idea. Distinctive means easy to recognize, different from other bags. Your bag is distinctive.
After you get your bag, you go through customs. Customs is where they check if you are bringing anything into the country that is not allowed.
Some things you cannot bring into certain countries. Fresh fruit, some foods, large amounts of money.
At customs, there are usually two lines, the green channel and the red channel.
Green channel means nothing to declare. Declare means to officially tell customs what you are bringing in.
If you have nothing special to declare, you go through the green channel. If you do have something, you go to the red channel and talk to the customs officer.
Always be honest at customs. Don't try to hide things. The customs officers are professionals.
And then you're out. You exit the airport. You see the arrivals hall, people waiting for travelers, families, friends, drivers holding signs with names.
Oh, I love that moment. When you come out and someone is waiting for you, it feels so warm.
So sweet. Or maybe you take a taxi or a bus or a train to your hotel or your destination. You're here. You arrived.
Wow, we covered so much today. That was a big journey from the airport entrance to the arrivals hall.
It really was. Let's do a quick review of the most important words from today.
Terminal, the main building of the airport. Check-in, to register for your flight. Boarding pass, your ticket to get on the plane.
Luggage or baggage, your bags and suitcases. Carry-on bag, the small bag you take on the plane with you.
Security, where they check you and your bags for safety. Passport control or immigration, where they check your passport and visa.
Gate, where you wait and then board the plane. Departures, the area for people leaving. Arrivals, the area for people coming in.
Boarding, when you get on the plane. Flight attendant, the person who helps you on the plane. Captain, the pilot.
Takeoff, when the plane goes up. Landing, when the plane comes down. Baggage claim, where you get your bags after landing.
Customs, where they check what you are bringing into the country. Declare, to officially report what you have.
That's a lot of vocabulary, but don't worry, you don't have to learn all of it today. Just come back and listen again.
Listening again is one of the best ways to learn English. Each time you listen, you understand a little more.
That's so true, Matt. And try to use these words. Next time you're at an airport or watching an airport movie, notice the vocabulary.
Practice makes perfect. That's an English expression. The more you practice, the better you get.
Practice makes perfect. I love that expression. Say it with me. Practice makes perfect.
Great. Okay, before we go, do you have a travel story, Sarah? Something funny or interesting at an airport?
Oh, yes. One time, my bag was too heavy at the check-in counter. Way too heavy. I had to open my suitcase right there and take things out in front of everyone.
Oh no, that's so embarrassing.
So embarrassing. I was wearing a big coat on the plane because I took it out of my bag. I was so hot.
Now you always check the weight before you go, right?
Always, 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 always. Check your luggage weight at home. You don't want to be like me taking out clothes at the airport.
Lesson learned. And I'll share my story. One time, I forgot my passport at home. I drove all the way to the airport and then no passport.
Oh no, what did you do?
I had to drive home, get my passport, and drive back. I almost missed my flight. Now I have a checklist.
A checklist is a list of things to check before you leave. Passport? Check. Boarding pass? Check. Luggage? Check.
Exactly. A travel checklist is a great idea. Maybe that can be our homework for today. Make a travel checklist in English.
I love that idea. Make a list of everything you need when you travel to an airport. Use the words from today's episode.
Share it in the comments. We would love to read your checklists.
Yes, and tell us, have you ever been to an airport? Where did you go, or where do you want to go someday?
Write to us. We love hearing from our listeners. You are all amazing for learning English. We are so proud of you.
So proud. Learning a new language is hard, but you are doing it. Every episode you listen to, every word you learn, that's progress.
Progress, moving forward, getting better. That is what you are doing, and we are here every step of the way with you.
Thank you so much for listening to the Matt and Sara podcast today. We hope you learned a lot of new vocabulary.
And remember, don't be afraid to speak English. Make mistakes. Try again. That is how you learn.
Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are how we grow. We all make mistakes. Even Matt and I make mistakes in English sometimes.
All the time. And that's okay. Language is about communication, not perfection.
Beautifully said, Matt. Communication, not perfection.
All right, everyone. That's all for today. Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode.
See you next time. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep going. You've got this. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Safe travels.